What are your thoughts on gay marriage?
I'm against it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And why is that?
Because of my religious belief.
And what religion are you?
I'm a Lutheran.
Lutheran. Because in the Bible, Leviticus, if a man lays with a man as he lays with a woman, surely he should be put to death. It's against it there.
Yep.
Also in Leviticus, it says you can't eat pork. Have you ever eaten pork?
A lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is that?
That's best president of the United States.
All right, that's Donald Trump with his mugshot, right? It says never surrender.
Never surrender.
Okay, that is a picture of him surrendering to Georgia authorities, though, right?
Sure. He's the best president of America.
Okay, but that literally is a picture of him surrendering, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you think the Bible should be taught in schools?
Yes.
Yeah?
Most definitely. Because children have gotten away from that, because they have. And it needs to be put back in all the schools, Catholic schools and public schools.
So you want the Bible back in school. Do you think there are books that should be banned from schools?
Yeah, of course. You don't want pornography, which is what the the agenda is these days, is to put pornography into our schools. That is gravely.
There is a book that has a story of two daughters getting their father drunk and having sex with them. Would you want that in a school?
No, absolutely. Of course
no.
not. Of course not.
No.
That's outrageous.
That's the devil's work. We don't want the devil's work in school.
Well, there you have it. Talk to some people who want the Bible taught in school, but also want the Bible banned in school. So,
And no gun-free zones.
Okay, so more guns.
Yep. Can't fight fire with water. You gotta fight fire with fire.
You can't fight fire with water?
Yeah. Depends on what's in the fire.
They specifically do fight fire with water.
Yeah.
are you a big fan of drag?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you okay with kids going to drags?
I've taken mine. Not youngsters.
Oh, okay.
But you ever been there?
Are you upset about all these anti-drag laws?
Not drag. Not that kind of drag.
Oh.
Race cars.
Oh.
I hate that. I hit those people.
You hate those people?
I said I want to hit them.
Why?
Knock sense in them.
Dead voters, they can't vote.
How come there hasn't been any evidence supporting that?
Well, they all want to sweep it under the rug because somebody come out and spoke their mind.
His own attorney general said there was no widespread voter fraud that would have influenced the election. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't have no thoughts.
Okay.
What brought you here today?
My boss is here, so I'd come to see him.
Who's your boss?
President Trump.
He's your boss?
Pretty much. He's all of our bosses.
In what way? That he tells you what to do?
He don't tell me what to do. Or he runs the country in a good way that nobody else can. So I consider him my boss because basically they run this country like a business.
Does it bother you that he ran a lot of his businesses into bankruptcy, though?
No, it don't bother me at all. No, it don't bother me at all. I don't care if he.
But if he runs the country like a business, he could like bankrupt it.
I don't care if he was smoking crack with Hunter. I don't care. I'm going to vote for him. I don't care what happens. I'm voting for him.
Even if he was smoking crack with Hunter Biden?
Hell yes, I would.
A kid died at a drag race in Texas about 5 years ago.
What happened?
There was a crash.
Oh, okay. Well.
So, as far as I know, a child has never died at a drag queen show.
Well.
Protecting kids.
They might later. I'm telling you.
Okay. You consider yourself pro-life?
100%. God said, suffer the little children, for that such is the kingdom of God. So, every crime against a child is a big thing in God's eyes.
And in the Bible, God kills 42 children by a bear attack because they made fun of someone for being bald.
Yeah, and what's your point?
It just doesn't sound very pro-life to me.
Well, you know what? The thing of it is when you really...
He killed children, 42 of them by a bear attack.
Well, you could even go this. When the children of Israel taken over the land of Canaan, he said, wipe them all out. Okay. Women, children, everything.
So we found some agreement that God is not very pro-life.
No, God is pro-life.
Oh. It says, I have PTSD, pretty tired of stupid Democrats. What does that mean?
Well, just exactly what it says. I originally got it because I have family that are strong supporters of the Democratic side, and I can see everything that, it's crap. It's all lies. And I mainly got it as, but I mean, I do support the president and everything like that.
You support Joe Biden?
No, what? Hell no. No.
Sorry, you just said I support the president.
The president that's here is the
okay.
president that I support. I do not support Biden at all. As far as I'm concerned, he should have fallen on his face as he was climbing up Air Force One and not gotten back up. But I mean,
And what do you think happened in the 2020 election?
my personal opinion, it was rigged. It was rigged to sway to Biden, and that's all it was. And
How come no one's found any evidence of that, do you think?
I don't know, but I happen to know for a fact when I went to bed that Michigan was a 100% Trump state, and then wake up the next morning and, oh, what do you know? Biden's won.
Because they counted the mail-in votes? Is that what you mean?
No, they cheated.
Well, Pennsylvania and a lot of the states that had Republican legislators, they made it so you couldn't count the mail-in votes till after the polls closed. So that's why the numbers changed, because Democrats were voting mail-in, COVID, and all that stuff.
I still believe that President Trump should be in office right now.
And why do you think his attorney general found no evidence of voter fraud?
I don't know. Conspiracy. They were.
Is it possible that maybe he just lost?
No.
No?
No.
Was it 1%? So 100%. 100%. Okay. I thought it was 1%. I read the shirt wrong. It says 100%. I read 1%. So that's why I was saying 1% right there.
Okay.
Law and order is important to you?
Very much. Very much so.
Donald Trump has been indicted 91 times. We're talking about law and order. Would you still vote for him if he's convicted?
Well, of course. I believe those were trumped-up cases.
But if it did turn out that he committed the crimes, you'd still vote for him to be president, even though the law is telling him that he's committed crimes?
Yeah, of course. He's the best president we ever had. That does not sway me one bit.
So law and order, you said, is one of the most important things to you, but if he committed crimes, you'd still vote for him?
Who's to say he actually committed the crimes?
Well, that would be the order part.
But you don't always go by, the order. I mean, whoever is indicting him could be wrong. I mean, totally wrong.
But if the jury says that he committed those crimes, they present evidence, they say he did commit those crimes, you'd still support him, you'd still vote for him for president.
Well, of course I would.
The shirt says never surrender?
That's right.
And that's from when he surrendered and got his mugshot taken?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thanks for letting me know.